Hello DJs and music fans. Happy New Year to you all. I wish you all the best and all the health in the world. Everything else can easily be found online. As you know, here on this channel called Electronic Box, we speak about so many things, mostly gear-related DJ topics, cameras, photo, video and software stuff as well. My name is Nikolai, and for the beginning of the year, I have another Denon DJ video for you. Bear in mind the following. You are here at my house, on my channel. The things you'll hear might not like you, and that's fine. We all can have some different opinions, I get that, but at least try to respect my work and behave well. Here, I share my own thoughts, beliefs and real-life experience. I'm not the best in the world, but I represent the majority of the users. And for those who don't know me, here is a little info. I am from Bulgaria. I was a DJ for around 8 years, first with Technics 1210 and later with CD players. After that, I worked as a radio host and radio sound engineer for around 5-6 years. Later, I decided to switch to my other hobby and profession, cars. I started working in Renault workshop. I went for a 6 months training in Renault, France, and since 2002, I have been Cotex certified specialist in Renault world. During my career, I managed to simultaneously build my own voiceover and recording studio. I've done commercials locally, and I was the chosen voice for BMW, Audi, Toshiba, Shell, MoneyGram, and Johnny Walker. Today, I still work with cars, and occasionally I participate for some local retro DJ events from time to time. If you want to hear some of my mixes, you can visit www.djcarburetor.com, where you can find more info about me, but enough about me and let's focus on the main topic, the Denon SC5000M, and things that nobody shares. If you watch my channel, you know that I'm criticizing sharply Denon, but to be honest, Denon ticks almost all the boxes for the most DJs. Of course, I also mention all the positives of the brand as well, and today let's start with the good things first. I had SC6000 pair and I sold them mainly because they were too expensive to just stay with me only for hobby purposes. So today I went even back in time with those SC5000Ms. And aside from the smaller screen, which is actually very good, nothing else seems to be missing. So even in 2025, SC5000s are still great players. Like before, we have to mention that every single player has 2 layers, basically 2 players in one. The sound quality is great, durability is also okay, price is outstanding even for the local poor market. Updates are top. Denon doesn't forget even those old players. Last but definitely not least is the fact that with SC5000 or 6000 players, you can forget about the computer. Just plug and play any USB flash memory stick or a USB SSD and you can work forever. No PC is needed. I really love that idea. Now let's mention some of the small things that make me a super angry and unhappy user. There are not so many and I'm desperately hoping that Denon listens and will fix those. When a service is needed here in Bulgaria, the process is slow, very slow. And in relation to that, the so-called after-sales is not great. I mean the delivery of the spare parts. After the end of the warranty, I would love to be able to order parts directly from Denon. They have to build a website for that. One thing that nobody mentions, while I love the double function of the SC5000M to be a turntable or a CDJ style player with a single push of a button, the bad part is that if you prefer to use a vinyl mode like a turntable, you simply can't mix more than 4 to 6 beats, not bars, 4 to 6 beats maximum. The players go out of sync right away and they fluctuate a lot. It doesn't matter that the BPMs on the 2 tracks are equal. So if you are playing hip hop and prefer vinyl mode, be careful of the negative. I even tried only one player to be in vinyl mode and the same thing. The player that I chose to stay on vinyl was 2 days old. Other one was older, but the same thing. They went out of sync immediately and they are like that from new. Let me show you. Okay, here is the situation. Both tracks are 125 BPMs. Everything is equal. We play one track in vinyl mode. We play the second track everything goes out of sync very quickly, right? So I will repeat that again. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they are out of sync. And the BPM is fluctuating. So what we do? We just stop the motors, going back from the beginning of the track, and we do the same thing. We just press play, the first track. We press play, the second track. And we leave them like that. And they can work till the end of the track. No more issues, no more shifting, no more fluctuating. You can mix 5 minutes, no problem. So vinyl mode is a real problem. Even if I press the one deck, you can hear how fast the tracks are going out of sync. So if you want mixing with Denon DJ, you turn off the vinyl mode. If you want scratching, that's perfect. You can play with the motor, but for mixing, just nudge the tracks and leave the motor off. I hope that helps. Now, my biggest complaint. Here I open brackets just to mention that this might not be a deal breaker for you, but if you come from Tractor or CDJ like me, we always, DJs want to do this, Q, 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 and play. If you're one of the many, you have a problem, because Denon doesn't like that. If you press sync on both decks, and you follow the procedure, play, then Q, then play, then Q, you'll be always in sync. However, if you press Q, 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 then play, oops, the sync is out. This is my only biggest request for Denon. Please, Denon, fix that. I want my players to be always in sync. I want one less thing to think about. This does not happen to me, but some folks reported USB drive connectivity problems and database corruption messages in live environments occasionally. Maybe a bad power supply or other things are causing those. Again, for me, this is not an issue. The last complaint is again major one. We have mentioned the vinyl problem, but this mode causes even more issues. In a very loud club environment, often the bass from the speakers is catched by the vinyl system as a touch. And this creates humongous problem for turntablist DJs who always use vinyl. For mixing, just switch off the vinyl mode and problem is solved. However, this is a real problem, and In Music must start working heavily to fix those issues. In conclusion, I still like my Denon SC5000Ms, and I will continue using them proudly in 2025. I actually forgot one thing. I hope that in the future, Denon will work also to make their products compatible with all DJ softwares. If the virtual DJ team can make that for all brands, why Denon can't make this for their own products? Again, DJ softwares are not so many. Rekordbox, Serato, Tractor, Virtual and Algorithm DJ, just to mention 5 of them. There you have it, friends, my top things that Denon can address in near future and the things that nobody shares online. I hope you love the honesty here in Electronic Box channel. Please consider smashing that like button, and why not to subscribe to my channel. This will mean the world to me. Thank you ever so much for your time. Be well and respect the people around you, your family, friends and partners, and stop the war. Peace.